loves, it's Belinda Selene and welcome back to my channel. So I am sitting here on my computer and I am about to finish my day's work. I just got off a conference call with my management team and it went really well. So what I'm going to be doing now is I'm going to be getting ready to clean the house. Tomorrow Ricardo's cousin is coming to stay with us for the weekend because she travels often for work. She has a really cool job. I forgot exactly what her title is and I don't want to butcher it, but pretty much she is an auditor. I may be saying that right. I remember hearing a story of how she was helping to audit the Lakers, like the California Lakers basketball team. She's going to be in Chicago tomorrow and she's going to stay with us through the weekend, so I want to make sure that the guest room is clean for her and that just the house is nice and clean, because of course when you have guests over you want to make sure that your house is nice and clean. So I'm going to be doing that. Hi baby. Oh, come here. Oh, Gingy. Yep. This month she turned 10 years old. Can you believe that? Oh my goodness. I have hair in my mouth. Alright, so now let's get started. Here is the guest bedroom, and we just come in here sometimes and just chill or just like read or just, I don't know, different things. And I just have to make sure that it looks nice and pretty for Adriana, which is Ricardo's cousin, and just kind of like dust over here and vacuum, make the bed look prettier. And here's a little gift that I'm putting together for her as a little like welcome package. So we have this BH Cosmetics makeup palette, which is so pretty. It has like different blushes and bronzer, and then it also has some really beautiful eyeshadows. So I'm going to be putting that together for her. So in this room, I'm just gonna go ahead and tidy up a bit. It doesn't need that much cleaning or picking up. I'm just putting on some fresh linens and just making sure that it's nice and fresh. I'm also going to be dusting because since this room rarely gets used, of course, some dust settles everywhere. So I'm just using the end dust spray and that helps out a lot. And then for the television, I'm just using the duster. I think it's called the Swiffer duster, and it helps out really well. So I've noticed that ever since we have done the KonMari method and decluttered our house, we stopped using this room as storage, because I feel like whenever you have a space that rarely gets used, you start storing random things in there. And because we don't have any clutter, it's nice that I don't have to sit here and like dig through things to clear this room out. So that has helped us a lot. It's just a lot easier when you have company coming over. Next up is our bedroom, and here I just have to tidy up a little bit here and there too, just because it was kind of a mess this morning. And lately I've just been wearing a bunch of like different jewelry, so I've been putting it away in my jewelry box, but it's gotten a little bit out of hand. And there's also some jewelry from last year that I haven't been using, so I'm like, you know what, I'm just gonna get rid of them because I know I'm not going to use them again. So that way I don't allow it to like pile up and then it become clutter, so that helps out a lot too. My jewelry box is this tiny and I barely have any, so whatever I have, like, I will use, and I love that I will actually put a good use to whatever I own, and that makes me happy because I don't have a bunch of random things that I don't wear or enjoy wearing. As I was cleaning my nightstand, I pulled out these two books and I wanted to talk to you guys a little bit about them. This one right here is called Girl Wash Your Face by Rachel Hollis, and I absolutely love it. Whatever stage you are in your life, I feel like every single woman and girl should buy this book. It's just so beautiful, it's well written, and it's very motivating. I am going to give it to my girlfriends because I think that they should read it, or at least download it on Audible. I don't even know if you can, but if you can find it like on Audible, or if you can find some way that you can listen to this in your car, you totally should. I love it. As for this book, I picked it up also on a trip, and honestly, I didn't care for it. I tried giving it a try with the first chapter. I didn't get anything from it, and I heard so many good reviews, so many people love it, and honestly it just wasn't my cup of tea, so I wouldn't recommend it. I didn't like it. I'm going to be returning it, but as for this book, I do love. The living room is pretty much clean. All I have to do is just pick up some things like my shoes on the ground right over there. But I wanted to show you guys these flower arrangements that just brighten up the house completely. These are for my 30th birthday, and I had a florist come in and make these arrangements for us. And they've lasted for over a week now, which makes me really excited. They're so beautiful and grand, and they just add this beautiful pop of color to our house. Let me show you guys how it looks over here in the kitchen. And since they're fresh flowers, they have made our house smell so good. They're so beautiful. I do have a whole video showing you guys at my 30th birthday party and how it all went down. The kitchen is pretty much clean. All I have to really do is put those dishes away. And then also, since we were at the water park, I just kind of left everything by the door when we came in, so I have to put that away. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to get dinner started, so that way when Ricardo comes home, he just eat a good tasty meal, and then we'll continue cleaning. I'm going to quickly put away this cooler and get rid of anything that was inside because the ice all melted. So I actually got this little cooler at Marshall's, I want to say like a few years ago, and it is the cutest thing ever. It like rolls like a luggage, and it was so helpful because my sister and I went to the water park with the kids, and we had like sandwiches and drinks, and we just had such a blast. It was really, really fun, and I'm really glad that I got this little cooler. It's so cute. That is how I got so tan, is by going to the water park, and I feel like my entire body is so dark except my face because I wore a hat the entire time because I didn't want to get sunburn on my face. So it looks a little funny, but that's okay. I had a really, really great time. I'm making more of an effort to do more fun activities outside and enjoy my summer, regardless whether I feel like I don't have time or I do. Like, I make an effort because the season just goes by so fast, and I feel like last year I really did regret not enjoying my time, and summer just flew by. For dinner today, I'm making a recipe from HelloFresh, and they are a subscription service where they deliver a meal kit for you to prepare at home. And I love this because I didn't have to leave my house today. I don't have to think what I'm going to cook for the week. I can pick it on the app, and then they get delivered to your door with all of the ingredients necessary, fresh produce and fresh fruit and veggies, and everything is already in perfect proportions for you to make. So there's no hassle. I really do enjoy this. Meal prepping or planning out what we're going to eat for the week stresses me out a little bit, and then we eat really bad when I can't think of some things. So HelloFresh makes my life a little bit easier, and it gets me to actually cook a little bit more too. There are many different recipes, so you don't get bored with the same one. There are 17 chef curated seasonal recipes that will be delivered to your door each week, and you can easily change the delivery days or food preferences, and also skip a week whenever you need. HelloFresh is now from $6.99 per serving, and I have partnered up with HelloFresh in today's video so that you guys can get 8 free meals, which is 2 free meals in your first 4 boxes by going to HelloFresh.com and using my coupon code Belinda80 for a total of $80 off. I mean, that's pretty much free food, so why not jump on it? And meanwhile, the chicken fajitas are cooking. I will go ahead and clean in between. That way, once I am done eating, I can go ahead and just kind of relax and not have to do so much cleanup afterwards. So I'll go ahead and I'll stir the pan a little bit, and then I'll put away some dishes, load the dishwasher, clean the counters off, throw away some garbage, and then in between I'll go back and stir it again, and then I'll go ahead and continue cleaning. It just makes things a little bit easier. I know a lot of people do this, but some people don't, and I remember I never used to do this, and then I would be so lazy to clean afterward because I had a good meal, and I'm like, oh, I have to clean the kitchen now. But now I do it in between, and it just makes things a lot easier too. So there's a little life hack for you guys if you guys don't do it already. This is how it turned out. I also had some leftovers so that Ricardo can take it to work tomorrow, so that was nice. And then I also had some frijoles from the other day, so I just paired it up with that. and we had a good meal. So I came upstairs to do some laundry, and I'm like out of breath from walking up those stairs. But I wanted to come into my glam room and grab the lipstick that I'm wearing to show you guys because I'm really impressed. I forgot I had it on. Usually whenever I wear matte liquid lipsticks, they're super drying on my lips. And this lipstick was not at all whatsoever. It's super light. I feel like it's super pretty and natural for every single day wear. And it is the L'Oreal Paris Liquid Matte Lipstick. And it is in the shade 428 Explore. Really, really pretty. Love it. Super thin, super light, that it's not like, I don't know, uncomfortable. So I really like it. I started a load of laundry earlier today, and what I'm doing now is just switching it out and putting in some towels so that we have some fresh linens. And I like to separate the towels that we use for the beach versus the towels that we use at home. I'm also weird like that, so that's why I took those back out, and I'm like, wait a second, it doesn't go in that load. We have to, you know, put the ones that stay here, just because I don't want there to be sand in there, even though it washes out. I don't know, I like to separate things. I feel like my mom always taught me that growing up, and it always has kind of stuck with me. Another hack that I want to share with you guys is also, as soon as the dryer is done and all the clothes are done being dried, take them out immediately, hang them up if necessary, or just fold them in a basket, because you're most likely to put away folded clothes because it's half the work than it is to just dump everything in a basket and then fold it later, because I also always used to do that, and then I would just have a pile of clean clothes that were wrinkled in a basket somewhere in the corner, and I just wouldn't get to it until like days later, and then I'm like, crap, like I have to iron all the clothes again in order for me to wear them. And now, since I take them out directly out of the dryer, it gets me to put them away faster, and if I can't get to them at that moment, then I will just go ahead and put them away later, but they're not wrinkled. So that's what I love doing, and I always talk about it in every Clean With Me video, but I just feel like that helped me out a lot, and we don't have any more wrinkled clothes because I do not enjoy it. I do like ironing Ricardo's clothes in the morning before he goes to work, just to give them a nice little press, but other than that, I don't like doing it to like every single thing that we wear. And then what I like to do is I'll let some clothes air dry, and then I'll put them away once they are done, and they go inside of this closet over here in the glam room. I have reduced my closet space, and I'm happy with everything that's in my closet, and if I don't like it, I will go ahead and either sell it or donate it. And it also keeps my wardrobe condensed, so that way I don't stress myself out trying to find something to wear when I need it. This is a bathroom that connects to the guest bedroom and then also to the hallway. And Ricardo makes fun of me because he says that I use every single room in this house to get ready, which is not true, but not a lie. I actually do use a lot of the rooms for like different things, but this is where I do my hair, so I just have all my stuff out. I gotta make sure to clean that off since she will be using this room to get ready, of course, this bathroom. And I just gotta clean it up.
Wide awake is the way that you left me, side by side in your car in the backseat. Wide awake is the way that you left me, oh. Now it's clear we are here back in.
Lately, I've been using a lot of different method products to clean around the house just because they're a little bit just better overall for you and your family. I was talking to my sister and she was telling me that it's really important for me to start using like different plant-based products instead of like super harsh chemicals for cleaning around the house. So let me know which ones you guys like, what are your favorite like scents, or what are your favorite brands, and that way I can pick some more up and also place an order on Grove Collaborative. Organize this little tray right here, and it gives me some spa vibes. I love that it has like a candle and like lotion and hand soap. I think it looks really, really pretty, so I was proud of that. I went ahead and I already cleaned the toilet. I didn't really film much of it because I just don't enjoy watching it or editing it or simply doing it. But one hack that I did learn from watching these Clean With Me videos is to let the brush drip as you are cleaning the rest of the bathroom, and that helps out tremendously. That way you don't have like a puddle inside of the brush where you store it of water that's old. So I really learned something, at least that's what I got from cleaning videos, and it helped me. curious to find out, what is something that you have learned watching other people clean their houses? Because these videos are really popular and I feel like I've gotten so much out of them, and I want to know, like, what is one thing that you have changed in your routine or that you have done because you have watched these videos, whether it was my video or somebody else's. Like, just let me know some cleaning hacks or like what you have changed in your routine. I find that so interesting. On our floors, I'm going to be using this Method cleaning solution because I actually ran out of the one that goes inside of the Swiffer machine, and honestly, it's not my absolute favorite. I do prefer other cleaning solutions, so for right now, this is what I'm using, and I just put a fresh new pad on there. Let's move on to the other bathroom, and this is our master bedroom bathroom, which I honestly sometimes feel like hiring someone to help me clean this bathroom because it's just too much sometimes. So I actually came up with my own solution for soap scum inside of our shower. I always feel like I dread cleaning the shower, and this has made it a lot easier. So I take a cup of vinegar and I put it in the microwave for about 2 minutes, and then I'll go ahead and add about 1/4 of a cup of Blue Dawn soap, and I put it inside of this spray bottle, and it just helps eliminate all the soap scum so that you're not sitting there trying to scrub it off. I let it sit there for about 10 minutes while I clean the toilet, and I'll go ahead and do that now. And then afterwards, I'll go back and then I'll start taking it off with some clean towels. So what I like to do is I'll just go to Walmart and I'll buy like a big package of these white towels, and then I will clean all of those together. Remember what I was telling you about how I have to use different towels for different things? Like, I can't use the same towel that I'm using for the toilet as the same towel that I will be using for the shower or the sink. Like, they all have their own different rags. So I don't know what it is about me, but I have to do that. So what I'm doing now is just scrubbing off the solution that we sprayed on earlier, the vinegar and the Dawn soap. And then I'll go ahead once I'm done and I'll take all those rags and put them together in the washer. But they'll have their own load because you don't want to use them anywhere else. So I'm gonna go ahead and do that. And also another thing that helps me with the towels is that they help me color coordinate them by room. So I do have some of these rags in a different color, and those are for the kitchen, and then I have different ones that are for different places around the house. It just kind of helps me keep me organized so that I know what goes to what, even though they all get cleaned at the end of the day and they come out clean, but I don't know, that's just me. So now I'm gonna go ahead and rinse out some of the bottles that were inside of the shower so that I can recycle them and just take out any shampoo or conditioner that was left inside of the bottles, and then separate those, because we always want to make sure that we're trying to recycle as much as possible, because we as human beings are very wasteful, and we just have to at least remember to do our part. So now I'm gonna go ahead and clean the mirror and the sink, and this part makes me so happy. I feel like this section alone makes the bathroom look so clean. And the last part is vacuuming and mopping at the end. I do use the Dyson vacuum, which I often talk about too. I will make sure to have all of the cleaning products that I usually use in the description box below. It'll be under Amazon cleaning products, because you can find all of these products on Amazon, and if you are addicted to Amazon like I am, then you can find a good deal. So I will have all of that down in the description box below, so in case you guys are wondering where I find any of the cleaning products, they will be listed for you right there. That is all for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Please give it a big thumbs up if you have made it this far, because that means that you actually liked it. Don't forget to subscribe, and likes always help out my channel because they let YouTube know that people are engaged, so it's most likely to pop up on other people's feed, and therefore bringing more viewers to my channel, and that would tremendously help me out. I will talk to you guys next time. Muchos besos. Mwah.